Hello everyone, my name is Figure Production here, and today I'll be reviewing this Monkey D. Luffy Future Island Egghead. Uh, Real quick, I just want to say sorry that I have not been uploading, and also, currently I am sick, but right now I feel just good enough to actually do this despite my throat being torn up. But yeah, a lot of people feel like this figure is such a disappointment. It had a lot of potential, and I agree with them. Should have came with more faceplates, more hands, and not QC issues. But I still somewhat like it. So here's the front of the box. Oh well. Side of the box. Bottom of the box, which just says the same name. Stuff at the bottom. I mean, legal stuff, I guess, and this stuff that shows a bunch of poses that you can do with some and a couple of faceplates, and by a couple I mean the two that he comes with. And their selling point is that you can mix and match other Luffy faceplates, including the DLC ones. Also, here's a sky view thing. Let's just get this out of the packaging. Now, here's like the casing and stuff. You can see it is very empty. Like, very empty. But basically, here's the figure itself. It actually looks great. I feel like it's got a lot of the design right. But the straw hat broke and I've barely used it. Same with that. I just dropped them once. I don't know what that was. I just dropped them once and it's bent, and then I tried to glue it back together, but it just fucking broke. It pisses me off. And then I'm scared to move his arms because they'll pop out of the sockets. And then it's so tedious to put back in, and it happens constantly. So I just hot glued them together so now there's no arm swivel on this arm. If only he didn't have QC and basically no accessories. Maybe this would actually be worth the $35 price tag. But does that persuade you from buying it? It probably should, because this is basically not worth it. Unless if you want to have to deal with arms popping out the sockets constantly, then be my guest. But let's go over the articulation. How it looks about that far up, that far down, but without the hat. Pretty far down, pretty far up. This is not really hit. It kind of does. It's rubbery, but hard rubber. So, anyway, arm goes up about that far. I'm not gonna do it the other way around because it will pop out probably. Arm swivel, bend at double jointed arms. Some pretty good range in the wrist. Obviously, wrist swivel, what SHF doesn't. But here's the ab crunch, which is actually pretty good. On the back, you can see printing detail. Let me just focus, camera. I said focus. Yeah, that's not gonna focus. Anyway, opposite way, it doesn't go up very much. There's that joint there and joint, of course, right here. But this joint is basically non-existent. The arms kind of get hit. I mean, the legs kind of get hindered with this, but at the same time, what else could SH Figuarts could have done? They could have made it soft goods, but then it wouldn't be right. But we got that. We got double jointed knee. The legs are reused from the Red on Onigashima Luffy, and they actually built in this thing to give the legs more range. But right now they just keep sticking up, and I'm not gonna fix it. But yeah, it's like articulation right there. This says that, and that does that. Oh, and it swivels. But yeah, that's basically the gist of this figure. The articulation doesn't make up for the fact that this is worth at least 20 bucks max. Anyway, let's take a look at the accessories. Comes with 2 wide open hands, 2 grabbing hand, like clenched hands, the other one's on the figure, and 2 fist hands. 6 hands total, and 2 face plates. I'm not counting the straw hat as an accessory because that's literally supposed to be what he comes with. He's Straw Hat Luffy. Why would he not come with the straw hat? I don't know where the straw hat went. There it is. It was off camera. But not only does he come with 2 faceplates, the 2 faceplates that we've already seen on the not the raid, the pre-time skip Monkey D. Luffy as in Realm of Dawn. They look updated and better to fit the fact that this is future Luffy, kind of. Or like, after the time skip Luffy and stuff. But like, the price really doesn't make up for like, none of what this comes with or does makes it for $35 waste of money. Now I would show you the QC in action, but I'm not going through that. But yeah, today I was sick and I actually felt well enough to do this, despite my throat hurting like hell. But thank you everyone for watching. I guess that's the end of this. I hope you enjoyed, even if you didn't. I'm sorry to hear that. Be sure to like if you want more content like this, and subscribe if you all around like what I do. And comment down below anything, I guess. Whatever you want. Or like, I don't know. But that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.